The Trump administration missed its deadline yesterday to provide evidence supporting the president's claim that President Obama wiretapped his phones in Trump Tower last year. The Justice Department asked for more time to determine what, if any, responsive documents may exist.
In a shocking twist to the latest trend of mainstream media supporting the president, Mika went on to MSNBC to say that Trump has missed the deadline to provide proof of wiretapping claims he made on Twitter. Of course, the same standard of proof doesn't apply if you accuse Russians for every event you don't like happening. The Russians made me late for work.
Joe weighed in yesterday via Twitter, writing, "This is a joke, right? I'm not being a smartass here, but everybody knows Trump was lying about Obama and the FBI tapping him. Everybody." Does anybody here disagree with that tweet?
That's a good, solid tweet.
Okay, good, solid tweet?
Solid tweet.
So we're really having all these investigations. I mean, why can't, if the president was lying, don't you think at some point he ought to just say, "I apologize, I am just an idiot. I will not do that again," because it was idiotic.
Right.
I mean, it was an idiotic move. Does anyone here disagree he wasn't completely idiotic?
This is a joke, right? Is she right? She's right, right? Is she right or is she right? The white males in the room agree. This is not just an echo chamber on national TV, okay? This is a debate. I mean, she's right.
Ridiculous with the look of alarm in their eyes when they describe this situation.
He doesn't really think that President Obama went up and tapped his phone personally. I think, but I think there's no question that the Obama administration, that there were actions about surveillance and other activities that occurred in the 2016 election.
Or did Obama personally do it? The mainstream media seems to have an issue with taking statements at face value. The picture that was painted to them is that Obama put on a black turtleneck and climbed Trump Tower to plant the wiretap. Of course, this is ridiculous. Joe Biden was obviously the one that broke in Trump's office.
The tweet for us, it sounds like.
No, in some cases I'll ask him what did the quotes mean, and he'll say.
Did you ask about this tweet?
I did.
What did he say?
He said they were in quotes. It was referring to surveillance overall. It's something that had been referred to in other reports.
So he cited other reports in his conversation with you?
He did, yes.
It's almost hard to watch, and the reporters in there, it's hard to watch.
It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch.
It's these reporters.
It's hard to watch, right? I mean, you guys agree it's hard to watch. It's definitely not easy to watch. And I agree, Mikkel. You are pretty hard to watch. But was it hard for Obama to listen in on Angela Merkel's private conversations after he wiretapped a foreign government? I don't know.
Before we left, something came out on a website, a fake news website, about me. And it endangered my family's life, and it endangered my life. It turns out the entire website was created by a guy who just wanted to see how quickly stories he made up would spread.
What would he have to pick you for?
Well, because, as you know, as I've said to you for years, you know, if you say Whoopi did this, people just assume it's...
In a vague story from Whoopi, playing the role of a clucking hen on The View, a man endangered her life with fake news. Probably a white male. She proceeds to talk about what he said that she said, but she can't say what she really said or what he said but wasn't really said.
And that was celebrated by the current president, whose husband died, was doing it for the attention. Now, normally, people would have to actually look up to see what someone said. And when you look on our website, you can see everything that we say. Our shows are posted. But unfortunately, people don't do that, and you end up with a situation like you had in Washington, where the guy read that...
The pizzeria
where it was stated that was a child porn ring out of a pizza shop, and a man took a gun in there.
Crazy stories you telling right now, Whoopi. Still waiting to see the clip of what you really said.
So let me put it to you like this: I know you're in Costa Rica, sir, because you said where you were. If I hadn't been made aware of this, I could have found out about this at the end of a barrel of a gun.
A gun wielded by a Trump supporter, no doubt.
Says if you're going to involve someone in fake news, you should have their permission.
Oh, well, excuse me, Whoopsie. Do I have permission to put you in this fake news story? To sum up this fake news story, a lot of things get said, but definitely not what was actually said.
Why are you sending me these links?
It's there.
Because what he specifically said was that you said that
You
the
don't
widow.
have to say what I said.
And
And now, an exclusive sneak peek of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
And now, check out a promo for a show nobody cares about.
They asked for money. I said I don't have any money.
Yeah, a multi-million-dollar celebrity walking around Paris doesn't have any money.
They dragged me out to the hallway on top of the stairs. That's when I saw the gun, like clear as day.
I just don't get it. Why would he have a gun? It's not something I've let in my safe space before. Why didn't he just get bodyguards?
And I was kind of looking at the gun, looking down back at the stairs.
And I was like, I have a split second in my mind to make this quick decision. Like, am I gonna run down the stairs and like either be shot in the back? Like, it makes me so upset to think about it, but like either they're gonna shoot me in the back.
Celebrities shouldn't have to deal with muggings. That's for normal, boring people.
Or if I make it and they don't, if the elevator does not open in time, or the stairs are locked, then like I'm
And I was told that refugees in Paris made it safer, and I shouldn't have to deal with something so traumatic like this. Uncontrolled migration's okay until it affects me.
There's no way out.
Thanks for tuning in for this TiT Report. Are you tired of deciding what's popular on your own? Subscribe now to be told what you should think is trending. See you next time.